cap like a tattoo in the sleeve and shit.
Welcome to another episode of Right Hand the Pod. I'm your host, Dub.
And I'm Doe.
Podcast by the people for the people. Man, I always forget what episode we on. So forgive
17.
me. Episode 17. This episode is probably going to be a little bit touchy to some, but we really don't care.
Nah.
But we just going to dive right into it, man. This week, last week, was it last week? 2 weeks ago, Kendrick Lamar dropped the diss. I think it was personally aimed more towards Drake.
It was, man. No doubt about it to me.
But he sent a shot at J. Cole too, because he said J. Cole said the big three.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Kendrick Lamar said it's just Big Me.
Yeah, so, I know. I think I really think J. Cole kind of caught it straight.
I think he did, but to me, people said J. Cole's response wasn't all of that. But I listened to it. If you listen, see,
he got off.
He really did. But
he got off.
What I will say is, and I think what people lean more towards is the beat Kendrick Lamar rapped over versus the beats that J. Cole rapped over. Because
I just did like a little short on my channel about the whole beat situation, because the two samples that he used, that Metro Boomin used in that beat, already certified bangers. You got Rodney O and Joe Cooley, Everlasting Bass, and you got Easy Does It. And the way he combined that, they was already classic songs anyway.
But see,
beats anyway.
They were
before he even touched it.
But you know, he didn't take those two. He took the 3-6 Mafia beat, which was already that beat combined. Was if you go listen.
I'm telling you, that 3-6 Mafia beat is from Rodney O.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the way
he might have sampled it from 3-6 Mafia instead of Rodney O.
He sampled the 3-6 Mafia version because
somebody put on. But it's still, even if you add that, that's a certified banger too.
It is, but that's what I'm saying. But the generation. So my wife, she don't know nothing about J. Cole for real. She don't know nothing about Kendrick Lamar for real. But when she heard that song, she liked it because we was in the club with 3-6 Mafia played that beat. Some people didn't know
it brought back
Mafia. They thought it was the mob. You know,
right.
I'm gonna show you how. See, some people thought it was that beat. I was like, that's not the mob beat. That 3-6 made that beat. But then you had Everlasting Bass and Too Short with the same beat also. So with
not Too Short.
Not Too Short. I'm talking about who you say Easy.
Rodney O and Joe Cooley.
You said somebody else had it too. No,
I'm saying the other part was sampled from Easy Does It.
That's what I meant to say.
When Misha Lake talking about he was once a That's from Easy. So it's two different songs that are both classics that he
combined
put together. And he a young guy, so instead of getting the Rodney O and Joe Cooley, he probably did get it from 3-6. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He added 3-6 that had it, the Easy E part in there. He added.
No, that's what I'm saying. He took that sample and then he took that sample. Well, I said they was already heat before he even touched it.
Yeah, he definitely added that. But I like the beat. The song
is today what my point is, everybody, as far as they listen to the beat first, they don't even really listen to the lyrics like that. Because if they really were lyrics, if they listened to the lyrics, they would have gave J. Cole the edge. I don't care what nobody.
Yeah, and he wasn't even. He even said like, I'm not even. He said me go powering up is like swatting a fly. But people didn't hear that. I'm like, no, this dude is going off
hard. But you know what? I was telling Reggie on Facebook, people listen with biased ears, bro.
They do.
They gonna pick who they like the best anyway.
They do.
It don't matter.
Boomin from St. Louis. So Metro Boomin made the beat.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar dissed first on that beat. So it don't matter. Like Drake could come out. Drake got to do something harder than back to back, because back to back was hard versus whatever Meek Mill said nobody remember, because was his beat even memorable? You gonna know back to back because he went off on that beat. So
not only did he go off on that beat, he made it a club beat where they gonna hear it in the club, and that's what destroyed dude, if you ask me.
But the same could be said about that Kendrick Lamar diss. That they could play that in the club too.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're not
It's
gonna play J.
outside.
Cole's.
I ain't outside, but it's outside.
It definitely is, but they're not gonna play J. Cole this in the club.
Nah, because that wasn't even no like. I think that to me, I think that's really his issue.
J. Cole?
Yeah, because a lot of times, like the first few albums, he wouldn't even let nobody else produce him. He was producing all his own shit,
Yeah.
which
But it
is smart.
wasn't.
Which is smart when you talk about residuals and money.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, you got to just go get that heat
Well,
because
who would he?
because
So
I feel like if he just start rapping over that, because people be saying he boring and all that shit.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I be hearing. If he had them beats that wasn't boring, it wouldn't even matter what his tone was like.
yeah. That's
It's
true.
it's the beat selection, bro.
That's true. It's the B selection for everybody. I say so. I'm not giving around to one or the other. I say they both did their thing, but lyrically, J. Cole, he destroyed him. And then people saying, well, Kendrick Lamar only rap for this certain amount of time, and J. Cole rap for like 3 minutes. But he really wasn't going that dude for
Yeah.
3 minutes. He was
And
just
he really ain't go as hard as I know he probably could.
nah. He could have destroyed that dude. He even said like, I'm in my prime right now. You probably don't
Right.
even want to mess with me.
And the thing about it is, you can tell he still got love for dude.
And he said that. He said he. That's what I'm saying. Like if you really listen to it, you will hear him saying like, I really love this dude. It's like when uh Nino killed G Money. That's what
Mm-hmm.
he said it feel like. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
Nino Brown and you G Money. Like if I have
Right.
to kill you, then I'm gonna cry
Right.
because you my brother.
Right.
But Drake ain't
Right.
Drake. I don't know what Drake on. He get on the stage talking about okay, nobody fuck with me and all that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Put it on the beat. That man went at you. He didn't go
That's
at.
the thing. He making statements and he making Instagram captions when he should be in the studio putting bars down. But at the same time, maybe he waiting on the writer.
And I said that too.
Maybe he waiting on the
I
writer.
told
And then
somebody that,
also, I was saying maybe it's the Pusha T effect
that too.
because he didn't fare well with that.
He didn't. But
He didn't fare
but,
well with
but
that.
who was a better lyricist though? Pusha T or Drake? Oh, I ain't even gonna say Drake because like you said, somebody else could write for Drake. Pusha T not on the same level as J Cole to me. You have a better chance.
I don't know.
Well, no,
I don't know.
Drake fight. I would say Kendrick Lamar is a better lyricist than Pusha T.
I give you that. I give you that. But Pusha T ain't no slouch though.
He's not. He came a long way.
You know
I
what I'm
must
saying?
say. I was definitely surprised to hear some of Pusha T stuff today.
Why were you surprised? Because I was on them for. I've been on them since the
Because
beginning.
Malice was always better, and I think Malice outshined him until he got out on his own, and people saw that he could really
Yeah,
rap.
but I've been a fan of dude since the funeral.
See, I didn't know nothing about the funeral.
I couldn't even. I couldn't. Huh?
Was that after
That was their
Lord Willie?
first. That was their first video.
Oh yeah,
It
no,
was, and it wasn't on their album. That's back when I thought they was twins because they both had low haircuts.
yeah. I'll I don't know about that. The only time I seen Pusha T was when he had braids.
Well, when we get out here, go on your Apple Music and pull up the clips, the funeral.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that. Both of them had low haircuts.
Yeah,
And he was rapping better than Malice?
Huh? I wouldn't say that. I didn't really even at that particular time. I couldn't even hardly tell them apart anyway. Like
Oh,
even from their tone and shit, I couldn't tell them apart.
I think Pusha T always been a little bit taller.
I'm talking about as far as the sound.
Oh, I got you.
Because they brothers and they tone is kind of similar too.
Yeah.
And that was their first record that I heard.
And it's called The Funeral.
They had a video for it. Used to be on Rap City and shit.
I have to go back and listen to it. So, if you had to get somebody this round, who would you get this round to?
I'm gonna give it to Cole, and you know why I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it to Cole. Not only was I feel like the lyrics, you know what I'm saying, that people just wasn't listening for real. This nigga dropped the album.
And that wasn't even did you listen to Pie? Yeah. He went crazy.
But what I'm saying is he dropped the album, so he drops music at a way higher clip than Kendrick ever will. To me, how Kendrick puts out his shit, I don't think he that quick of a writer, bro.
I don't think he. I only like two of his albums. I like Good Kid, Mad City. I think that was a classic.
Mm-hmm.
You have to give him that.
That's the general consensus.
And damn, I tried to listen to Pimp a Butterfly, I couldn't get with it. And I tried to listen to Mr. Morale and the
I
Scrap.
think those are too artsy.
And they are. And they maybe it's just over my head. I've never listened to a J. Cole album and didn't understand what he was saying. I had this what's crazy is, man, so I had a partner, and this had to be like I was going through paramedic school, 2015. I want to say at that time it might have been Forest Hill. It was Forest Hill Drive, and the Pimp a Butterfly had came out.
Mm-hmm.
He was heavy on the Pimp a Butterfly. I was heavy on Forest Hill Drive. Because I'm telling them, like, if you listen to what J. Cole say, it's relatable. I don't know nothing Kendrick Lamar talking about. It's going over my head. This Black Power stuff, which you should be in tune with. Don't get me wrong, but that's not the everyday conversation that I have. Like, I can have an everyday conversation with J. Cole because what he's saying is relatable.
Yeah.
When Kendrick Lamar get to talking, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, he had a song and I remember it and I liked it. But you have to really think when Kendrick Lamar rapping. You probably have to listen to it 3 or 4 times. Right. The song was called What's a Dollar Worth? I think that was the name of the song. And it's on Butterfly. Cool song, but it make you think too much. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that shit ain't nothing wrong with thinking, bro.
It ain't nothing wrong with thinking, but I want to take something and be like, oh, okay, I felt that. But I'm like, you got to really listen to it to understand what dude's saying. You didn't have to do that with Good Kid, Mad City, and to me, you didn't have to do that with Damn.
Yeah, I like Damn. You know what? I didn't even really listen to Good Kid, Mad City all that tough, but I did listen. I listened to Damn a lot more, and they got a few songs on there that I like. You know?
I like Good Kid, Mad City. I think that's his best album.
But if you was to personally ask me, I think they hype up all these niggas too much.
But they definitely do, because it's guys that's not commercial that's better than them to me. Like, lyricists, J. Cole on my list, but it's 2 guys that I don't think he better than. I don't think he's better than Fabulous.
What you gonna say, Crit?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think he better than Fab. I don't think he better than Thought. Them just 2 people.
Ain't too many people better than Thought.
Nah, I don't think it's. It's some people that's better than them guys, but
Thought, you know, he a double OG at this point. You know, they ain't really trying to hear no old head.
Nah, they not. But I would say that I think the thing that messed Fab up is how he came out. It wasn't on no lyrics. It's this girl I traded all, and every song was about him and a female. I really want to be with you and all that. So you never really had a chance to hear him rap unless you listen to his mixtapes, and a lot of people ain't heard his mixtape.
Yeah, so, that's what it is. That's that marketing shit trying to get him to sell records.
Yeah, I think the guys like Benny Siegel, I think Benny Siegel was better than Jay-Z, if you ask me. He just couldn't sell because his image wasn't marketable. So
I can get that. I can get with that.
Yeah, because people think I'm lying. If you go listen to every song that Jay-Z and Benny Siegel was on, Benny Siegel got the best of them every track. It's not one song they were on to me.
Well, I fuck with Jay. I fuck with Jay tough, but I really think Jay overrated too. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
You know, it's certain people that just get the fans, like, and they be getting them diehard fans that it ain't no reasoning with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't matter. You know,
like Eminem. See, and
prime example.
But we gonna
because me personally, that's not my cup of tea.
And that's what I'm saying about as far as being relatable. That's not relatable music to me. I can't sit and listen to an Eminem album and relate to it because nothing. I don't pop pills. I don't want to put my wife in the trunk and drive around with her.
And I don't even. After a while, man, I think I probably heard the first couple, but then after that, I don't be checking for it.
I heard the first album when he first came out, and that was it for me. And then I would hear him on features like the stuff he had with Dre or 50 Cent or Renegade. And then when I went back and listened, he didn't kill Jay-Z on Renegade to me.
Because that wordplay was hard.
It was, but he wasn't really saying nothing. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
Jay Z,
But if you
Jay Z,
listen to Jay Z,
Jay Z
he
was
was
coming with
saying
some game
something.
on there. Jay Z was coming with game on that song.
He was, but it's how. So this is a perfect example.
Eminem was rhyming to be rhyming.
That's the perfect example. So we could say in this whole Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole thing, Cole was rapping like Jay Z was on Renegade, and Kendrick Lamar was rapping like Eminem was.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
That's a good analogy.
that's how I see it. So what Jay Z said might have went over your head, but years later when you listen to it, I'd be like, man, Jay Z got the best to do. Eminem, his cadence and everything, he was
A
just
lot
like,
of people would never admit that.
nah, because they not listening.
Right.
It's either beat driven or how he was just riding the beat. So I don't want to spend too much time on that subject. We can go to the next one.
Okay.
I'll let you speak on this one. The G Dep.
Yeah, G Dep was released from prison after like 13 years. You know, after he had confessed to a murder, an unsolved murder, and they locked him up or whatever. And so welcome home, G Dep. But that just
Welcome
made me
home.
think like with all this, with all this the Diddler situation going on, uh like why he do that?
Why he do what? Get out of jail?
No, like what? Nah, not why you got out of jail. Why you turn yourself in?
Yeah.
Why you turn yourself
And
in?
another
Why was that eating you up like that? Like what was really going on? And why was it cool for you to just go lay down in jail?
and you say he did 13?
That's
But at the same time, it's ironic the time he getting out of jail too.
right. That
With
could
all
be
of
true.
this going on, that's
That could
just
be true.
it's
That could
not
be true. But I'm just saying that like why he turned himself in and then Mace left and went to the pulpit, you know,
G
and
Dep went and turned
with
himself in.
yeah. I'm like, man,
Boone turned Islamic.
what's going on with the Diddler, man?
It's something about him, man. But Mace been selling people for years, like, but people wasn't hearing him. And he
Right,
recently spoke on it. He really didn't say what happened, or he was just saying like before I sell my soul for some money, I'll just be broke. And it eventually came back to me in the long run. So did I
right,
really lose anything? You know what I'm
right.
saying? So that just lets you know that it's fact in what these people saying about Puff Daddy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's definitely fact. But I was listening to Ed Lover podcast, and he kind of made a valid point. Like what then none of this stuff start heating up on Puff until he sued that company.
That's true. The Sarat.
Yeah, the parent company of Ciroc,
So so
Dimaggio or whatever it
so
is.
did Cassie come out before or after that?
After, and I heard that was they lawyers
That put for real?
that on the Cassie shit.
Uh-huh.
It was the lawyers from that company.
Wow.
Like they pretty much paid all the fees type shit. That's what I was getting from the Ed Lover podcast. I'm like,
Mm,
wow, bro.
man. So
Like if that's true, that's crazy. Now I'm not taking away from nothing that Diddy did or allegedly did. I'm just saying like you can get away from this shit however long you can get away, but once you start trying to go against them people,
yeah.
it's a wrap.
So let me
All
ask
this
you this. So what do you think the purpose of the raid at his house was for? Do you
evidence.
think it was to get evidence or protect people from being exposed? Because
It could
that's a
be
lot
it could be a little of both.
of that's crazy,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Cause then you hear the stories like he had hidden cameras in all the rooms and all
Hmm.
that. He
Yeah.
blackmail the motherfuckers.
Just like old boy did. Um, I keep forgetting my man name. Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of dirt on a lot of powerful people, and he just ended up dead.
Right.
He killed himself, and he was on suicide watch.
Big hand quote. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm honestly, bro, I'm tired of hearing about it, but it's interesting at the same time to see how this gonna play out.
Yeah, that too. But just like I was saying, that just made me like I was listening to Ed Love shit. Like, damn.
I need to listen to it. Is that
You know,
deep?
I'm just saying, like he was just saying, like how when did none of this stuff start coming out to after he
Oh, for
went
sure.
and sued that company.
When you
Then
go
all of a
against the
sudden,
machine, man,
the shit that just hit the fan.
yeah. And I be hearing a lot of hearsay. It's hard to believe what's true and what's not
And
these.
because look though, because we've been hearing about dude.
Yeah,
We've
but
been hearing
nobody
about dude
believed
for
it.
years.
But
You know
nobody
what I'm saying?
believed it.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, But how was he able to steal all these years? After if people, stuff leaks out. So people like old boy from St. Louis, the ex bodyguard Gene
Gene
Deal,
Deal,
he been going in on Puff.
Gene Deal, yeah,
Yeah, he been
yeah.
going in. But I'm saying, how was you able to just keep going? But all of a sudden, as soon as you do this,
But
they
that
own
power,
you.
man. He had that power. And
Right.
if you got stuff on people, you can do whatever you want. You came to my party and did this. If I get in trouble, we all go down. But
Mm-hmm.
that's New York. That's New York way anyway. He from Harlem, and Harlem they be snitching anyway. Look at what's his name, Alpo?
Yeah, yeah.
He was a rat.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's just a New York thing. No
He
disrespect.
ain't grow up in Harlem though. He born in Harlem.
No disrespect. What's in his blood? No disrespect to New York. No disrespect.
I better say that nigga grew up in Mount Vernon, some motherfucker word.
Well, they snitching Mount Vernon too. No
You know
disrespect.
what I'm saying?
No disrespect.
You
Uh,
know, yeah, but that man, I don't get it, man.
it's a lot to it, man. And I mean, it's interesting to see how it's gonna play out. But I just wish we had a fast forward button because I'm tired of every time you look on, which made me want to take a break from social media, bro. I'll just be tired of seeing the same thing every day, all the time.
And you notice how people just pile on. They just
Yeah,
pile on.
like you don't know what you're talking about. You misinforming people off of what you think or what you done heard, and you believe in AI. Like they were saying, somebody told me they got an audio of Meek Mill and Diddy having sex. How you know that's them as you can't visually see them?
Right. And with all this AI shit going on, how you know the motherfucker just can't take their voice tone and just
Y'all
put
gotta
it in
stop.
there?
Y'all gotta stop
If it was
believing everything. They gotta
huh?
stop. They gotta stop believing everything.
Well, that's gonna be a hard thing, bro, because motherfuckers is gullible.
They are. I remember
The
Benny
whole
Siegel
world, the
said
whole
years
world
ago.
is gullible, bro. I just sit back. I don't know if you noticed, but like when I be on Facebook, I barely comment on people's shit because I just like it ain't no use, bro.
Nah, it ain't.
It really ain't no use. So I just kind of just keep scrolling, man.
Because
There's so much,
it's
there's so much misinformation out there, and everybody just on some dumb follower
and
shit.
all you got your phone in your hand. All you gotta do is switch apps and go to Google and type it in and search it, and
And
it'll
then
tell you
that
everything.
might not even be true.
It might not. That's true. It might not
Then
be.
you can do your own research though.
You can.
People just people
Too
take
lazy
stuff
to do it.
people take stuff for face value so much these days, bro.
Yeah, that's sad. It's scary times we living in.
Also, and they giving up their facial recognition with the damn uh with
Face
the
ID.
with the AI shit that all them pictures
Oh
that they
yeah, yeah. You
all
be doing, man. I ain't there. I ain't be looking at
every,
that.
everybody doing that shit. You giving these permission to get your face
Yeah, nah. I ain't
just
did.
because you want to see how you look in a different shape when you can just take your ass to the gym.
Or put a wig on if you want to
That
see yourself with that kind of hair. Bro, I ain't did it.
no,
I had
I'm not
that in my
doing it.
time. No, I had no interest in doing it.
No, man. No.
It's a lot of followers and no leaders out here. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, that's the problem. But then when you get real leaders, sometimes you don't last too long because you end up coming up missing and all kind of shit. But that's for another day, another story. Shit.
True. It was something, man. I knew what I wanted to touch on. So, one thing I got to say about our culture, man, that I believe that we need to stop doing because other people don't do it for us. So I had and I use some examples because one of the older guys that I work with had broke a situation down to me because everybody, well, maybe y'all don't know, I got a lawn care business on the side from my main job, and the guy was saying, why he wouldn't work with Mexicans, not to be racist, but
Mm-hmm.
he was saying, no, I wouldn't work with no Mexicans. I'm like, wow, they good workers, they do good work, they work fast. He was like, how many of us you see working with them? I was
Mm-hmm.
like, none. He was like, they keep the money to themselves. Like they hire each other, they stay together, they
Yeah,
cousins, they
me
bring their
too.
people in. Like you won't see us out there working with them, so I don't fool with them. Why don't we have that same mentality with each other?
Because the self hate is so deeply ingrained.
It's crazy. So, but see that wasn't my point. So everybody know last week Beyonce dropped the country album. She
Mm-hmm.
was like number one in two different categories for like a week. She was number one on the country and number one on something.
Mm-hmm.
And the regular country fans, you know who they are, what they look like, don't like it because of what Beyonce looks like.
That's all.
So And my thing is, they don't accept us, but we accept everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Except each other. So we got
We go.
Eminem.
I'm just gonna say we can go back to that whole Eminem thing.
Eminem, they love Eminem. We could go back further than that. Like I
And they
was
got
telling you,
mad. And they got mad at Lord Jamar for telling people that he's a guest in hip hop's house.
that's true.
And they got on Lord Jamar. They got on Lord Jamar tail about it.
But
Like, come on, bro.
because we accept any and everything, but we're not accepted. We don't even accept each other. So if we learn to love each other first, then we'll see what's going on. But we don't see what's going on because you're too concerned
But
about
in order for us to love each other, we must first love ourselves.
and that's a lot of people don't love
And
themselves.
that's the problem.
That's the main problem. A lot of people don't love themselves. We willing to accept whatever and let people do like Chuck Berry and Elvis. Elvis stole rock and roll. J. Cole said this too, by the way. If you listen to J. Cole said Elvis stole rock and roll. We let Iggy Azalea come in and win Grammys. Where is she now? Post Malone. Like they just use everything that we have,
And
bleed us dry.
guess what? Even with J. Cole, our own people try to get on his top just because his mama white.
He
So they
can't.
trying to say, oh, you like the little verse where he said them crackers ain't never done nothing for me, and then they gonna post a picture with him and his mama. Oh, they haven't, bro. What they got to
That's
do with
just
it? Because at the end
that
of the
don't
day,
have nothing to
it don't matter that his mama's white. He's still a black man.
Yes, because his father's black.
Exactly.
Because he's not accepted by the white people because
Exactly.
he's not
Look what
100%
like.
white.
Look at his hair.
Yeah. It's nappy. If you didn't see his mama, you wouldn't even know he was mixed.
Exactly.
So I'm not saying anything negative or racial. Or I hate any different kind of race or creed or anything like that. But what I'm saying is the same energy we giving, we need to give it back. Stop being so accepting and like they hating on Beyonce. Great as an artist she is, she dominated R&B for years. She dominated pop. She want to get into another lane and people mad about it because you don't belong here. Well, we ain't say that when y'all came over and rapped.
And if we really want to be technical about it, where that music derived from?
From us. Everything derived from us.
But we can't do
Everything
it.
derived from us.
But we can't do it though.
We can't do it though.
Yeah.
Listen,
But once
everybody
we
want to be black till it's time to really be black.
right, and once everybody get it in their head, what the deal is on this shit, that we'll be doing that much greater.
They want black people money, but they don't want black people problems.
And we spend the most.
We do. And, like just crazy, man. Like we could go down
We
the rabbit
spend the
hole.
most. We don't have the most, but we spend
We
the most.
don't. We definitely do. And they capitalize on that. And then I don't understand like how they racist to the group of people that spend the most money with you.
Because
Like I
they'll take
heard
our money, but
certain
they don't want
popular,
us at the table.
but see that certain popular designers say they don't want black people wearing their clothes. Well, we the ones that spend the most on it.
And they still do it. Me personally, I'm not. You know, certain
I
shit I can't get away from as far as sneakers and all that, but all that designer shit, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, no, I am gonna get me some off-white shoes, but I don't have no designer shoes. But I want some off-whites. I don't have no designer
It's
shoes.
all good. It's all good. You can buy what you want,
You
but
can.
you just gotta. Sometimes you gotta think about that money, where that money going that you spending that shit.
That's true. But see, the thing about me, I support black business.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you
You know
do.
what I'm saying? So everybody not like that. They buy designer before they buy something from a black person.
No, I'm the opposite. But I get, but you work for your money. You can spend it how you want to spend
Whatever you want to. Can't
But
nobody.
but it's just like you just gotta think. Like sometimes you just gotta think.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. We definitely
because
need.
if you don't want me in it, then you don't need my money.
You don't at all, but you definitely need my money more than you think. Because if people start boycotting it, like and then Floyd Mayweather went and messed it up for us when we were supposed to be boycotting
Yeah,
designer.
he confused though, and he ain't. I don't think he all that bright.
Oh, he's not that bright. He's not that bright.
He a talented, one of the greatest boxers of our time, but he ain't that bright.
No, he's not.
So
He just got a lot of money.
You can't even hold that against him, man.
He got a lot of money, and he got the right people around him he got the right team, but he dropped the ball on that one.
Mm-hmm.
He got the right team, but
Because if he was smart enough, it could be some Mayweather shit going on out here where people could buy.
they could, other than them corny TMT hats.
Yeah, yeah.
But he can them hats is corny. He can
Yeah,
have
but the TBT.
the big TMT, but he made money off of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate, but I've
But
never had a
what I'm
TMT
saying
hat
though,
because it just looked
he
tight.
could he could like if he like just like how he wore all that high end shit, he can make his own high end shit.
He could.
You know what I'm saying? Why you want to spend all your money instead of figuring out a way to bring in money?
Like look, like Sean did it, Rockaware,
Yeah,
they
and that's
did it.
but then they sell them off to these companies that make them cheap and don't nobody want to wear it no more. Have you noticed that?
They be in Marshalls.
Well, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When they sell their companies off,
Yeah.
it's downhill from there. Even FUBU,
Yep.
it's once they sell it off to them people, then people make sure now you ain't finna compete with the polos, and you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and you know all the
I
staples.
will say, if Fubu brought Platinum Fubu back, I would buy it. Platinum
Yeah,
Fubu used to hit.
yeah, but nah, I ain't really think so. But you know,
What?
nah, I wasn't on it like that. With the fat album, and all that shit, I was cool.
The,
But
the
I
Fat
mean, it
Albert?
wasn't my cup of tea. I messed with FUBU, but like when they started doing that, that just wasn't really my thing. You know, I had my share of FUBU shit though. You know, but what I'm saying
Yeah.
is that once they sell it off, it becomes cheap and don't nobody want to wear it no more. But Polo, Ralph Lauren been going strong for I don't know how long. And even they tried to say, "Oh boy, it wasn't fresh." That nigga was fresh. He was OG
He
fresh.
was. He definitely was.
You know what I'm saying? He was
Yeah.
only thing that I wouldn't do that he did was I don't crease my jeans no more.
Nobody does that.
You
That
know
was
what I'm
true.
saying? That's kind of
That's some Southern type stuff though.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I found that I wouldn't do. But other than that, I wore what he had on.
Yeah, I would have too. Like you said, I just wouldn't increase them jeans like that.
But you see how Polo been going strong since I can remember, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
You
for
know
sure,
what I'm saying? Why we can't have that?
we could if it's all
But we
about
gotta,
loving each other.
but yeah, when we start loving each other and not selling to the people that don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's true. Because
Because you want that nice dollar, but
mm-hmm.
you got to keep it so you can curate it and take care of it and keep building it and make it a household name and keep reinventing. And
Because in the long run you'll make more money. That's residual money.
yeah,
You selling it off quick.
we gotta not worry about the quick flip so much.
Yeah. The people with that, I mean, that's so. If you won the lottery, you want the lump sum or you want the payout?
It depends. Only reason I would want the payout is because they say that it can't go to your people.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Not
once
the payout. I'm sorry, a lump
I,
sum or installments.
that's what I'm saying with the installments. They say like once you die, it's over.
Ah,
But if you get the lump sum, that's yours, and you can do what you want with it.
I got you. But the
But that's
tax
the reason I
crazy.
would want the lump sum because you don't ever know what happened.
Somebody hit the 1.3. I looked at the sign. It went down to 20 million.
Huh?
It was 1.3 billion.
Yeah, I know somebody wanted to hurt in
Yeah,
Oregon,
yeah. It's
all right?
20 million now. It's back up to
Yeah,
20 mil.
yeah.
So,
Shit, I'd be cool.
uh,
Bro.
I sure wish that was me that won it. But speaking of winning, I want to give a congratulations to South Carolina Gamecocks for
Game
defeating the
got
Iowa Buckeyes and getting Caitlin Clark up out of here. They dogged old babe from LSU. What her name is?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. Even though her attitude is terrible, don't get me wrong. Still black girl power. She was talking just as much as Caitlin Clark was, but they didn't
But
like
it
what
looks
she
different
did.
when we do it.
It looked different. We
Cool when
thugs.
they do it. It's a problem when I do
We
it.
do. But hey, don't worry. LSU lost, but South Carolina didn't. Love to
Right.
see oh man, why I'm drawing a blank on my Don Staley. Yeah,
Downstairs.
she got her championship. She well
38
deserved.
0. 38 0.
38. Oh, they were undefeated the whole. They
Yeah.
didn't lose a game.
No.
Love to see it. Congratulations, South Carolina
Uh,
Gamecocks. Caitlin Clark, I'm pretty sure she's gonna go to the WNBA now.
Yeah, yeah.
She's gonna go championshipless out of college to the league.
Right.
She gonna be something special. You can't deny her talent, but I just hate the whole what's the word I'm looking for? This picture they painted of. Man, I gotta watch what I say because it almost slipped out, and I didn't want to say the wrong thing. But the Great White Hype
Yeah.
is what I call her. Great White Hope is what I call her. But for every one of her, it's 10 people better. Right. If you ask me, Juju is better.
Not gonna get that coverage.
No, Juju better though. Juju she 18. So imagine what she gonna be when she turned 20. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the chicks from South Carolina, they bad. The center from South Carolina, good.
And we can still, and even with that case, we can still go back to the whole Eminem thing because you don't think there's some black dudes out here that's better than that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Some black girls out here yeah. But they gonna hype it up because, hey, from a sport that's dominated by a certain kind, she looks different and she plays good. So we automatically gonna say she better than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
She's the face of the NCAA. I don't know how much she's making off of
the
NIL. I'm pretty sure she's gonna go to the WNBA. I respect her game, but I just don't like the picture they paint.
At the end of the day, we need our own ownership. We need to own shit.
You know what?
That way we can set our own narratives.
The NBA shut Ice Cube out.
Yeah, they've been tripping. He had a case against them too.
Because they stopped certain sponsors wouldn't sponsor him no more because the NBA told them they didn't want it to.
That's for him. We don't mess with you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's still going strong. He's still sticking in there.
I need to go to a Big 3 game, man, because I like the veterans.
That just goes to show you that we need to own our own shit.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. They hate it when we do that, though.
Let them hate. They hate it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, man. God bless them. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
But we definitely got to do better with each other. Love each other more. Support each other more. Check on each other more.
Exactly. Look in that mirror in the morning every day. I'm gonna challenge everybody. When you wake up in the morning, look in that mirror and say, I love you. And say that to yourself every day.
Every day. You'd be surprised what it'll do to you. And we need to learn. You know what I told myself this week? I want to learn how to meditate. I don't know how. A lot of people don't know how to shut the world off.
Crazy that's what I've been planning on trying to do that myself, man. That's crazy.
Meditation. That is. I said, man, because social media just got this world so messed up. We just need to go back to square one and meditate, cut everything off. And I just remember how life was before cell phones and everything.
I just sent my son a meme. I sent it to the group chat too about the young guy said that got people that came up in the 90s. They enjoy life better because they was able to live in the moment because we didn't have cell phones.
We did.
And that struck a chord with me. Yeah. I was like, because I wasn't even worried about taking no footage or nothing or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying it.
I still like now, like only time I pull my phone out for real is I'm on vacation. And I'm taking pictures and later on I get back in the country, I want people to see like.
Right. I heard you. But I'm a little bad. My phone stay in my hand. I ain't gonna even lie, bro.
Yeah, I don't record nothing, man. Like the chick that tore at Walmart, I had walked in and seen the aftermath and looked on social media and somebody recording the girl turn the store up. I wouldn't have thought to pull my phone out. I'd have just kept walking to mind my business. That's just me. It don't have nothing to do with me. So
right.
Keep on walking. So
a lot of times all they want is attention anyway.
That's it. And then now you done. I don't know why the girl tore that store up because they fired her. I'd have just went home. That's it. I'm getting unemployment anyway. But she wasn't smart enough to know that it's the drugs. So
right.
But I think that wrapped this episode up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was that it? We touched on everything.
Yeah, we touched on everything, man.
Any rants you want to close out with?
Nah, man. I just want everybody to love each other.
Nah, that's good. 2024, you changed. You ain't got no rants.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I ain't got no rants. Every now and then, I'm gonna probably get one, but I just want everybody to start loving each other.
Yeah, we definitely need love with everything that's going on because it's a crazy world out here.
Right. And we definitely gotta love ourselves first. So
Speaking of that, I want to send a special shout out and dedicate this episode to Darius Chapman Sr. My little bro lost his 10-year-old son. He had an asthma attack. I know
Cunningham.
Darius Cunningham. What did I say?
Chapman.
Man, I'm drinking. I'm sorry. Darius Cunningham. We don't have to edit it out. Send a shout out to my little bro Darius Cunningham. He lost his 10-year-old son, Darius Jr. Had an asthma attack and he passed. You just see the strength in people, man, but you know at the same time, he like holding it together good for everybody around him. But man, I just hate it. Just break my heart, man. That kid didn't even get to experience life for real. You know, man, and just the effect that it had on everybody, man. I just hate it. It take a loss to bring people together. It should be like that all the time because you never know, man. Life is just tricky. One day you're here, the next day it's with. So
we definitely gotta love on each other, love on the people who love us. We gotta not be at odds with each other because we don't know the time or place.
We don't. Yeah, it could be over right now, man, and I could just go to sleep and not get up.
Right.
And then you didn't have a chance to rectify whatever situations that you needed to. So,
right.
I want to take a moment of silence for Darius Jr. if we could. Rest in peace, young man. Darius, you got our full support, man. Anything you need, we always gonna be here for you. But I can't sit here and say I know how you feel or even remotely close to the feelings that you feeling, man. So we just gonna keep you in our prayers, man. Keep your entire family in our prayers, man, and may he rest in peace. But I think we gonna wrap this episode up. We're gonna be more consistent. We trying new ways to stay consistent, man. So we get our followers up. We're gonna make more reels and do the best we can, man, to give y'all some real content because there's a lot of fake out here.
So make sure y'all hit that like button.
Subscribe.
And make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Share.
Let's grow and share.
And comment. We'll get in them comments and argue with y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
Much love, respect, enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. May y'all have a prosperous week. We'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.
Me and the squad ain't no facade. I put my right hand up high, threw me the live, we on the job. I put my right hand up high,
You are now tuned in to Right Handed Pod, a podcast by the people for the people, hosted by Doe and Doug. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe, and be sure to tell a friend to tune in.